So you got a chicken delivery driver out in Washington, D.C. Those of you in D.C., please listen to this video. So this brother is going to expose one of the Popeyes chicken places that he delivers to and how they have a rat infestation. Yes, rats. Let's roll that clip.
See something? I deliver all raw chicken to all the Popeyes in the D.C. area. It's this joint right here. It's this joint right here. That's wild. All right, we're going there. Go in there. Watch this right here. All right, y'all ready? This is Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeye. Look. Goddamn rats. Look. Look at these. Look at them. Oh my God. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. You still love that chicken from Popeyes? Cause it's in here. I swear. They still. Huh? You seen them all them jobs? About 15 and they up that. Love that chicken from Popeye.
Now, who's that brother in the back that said, man, don't do that? What you mean don't do that? That brother's actually doing a public service, letting people know that this place has a rat infestation and I'm delivering to it. Now, let me tell y'all something. I don't know what it is about the East Coast. You know, I'm from Texas. I've never seen rats that big in my life like I have seen even on the East Coast. I know this is D.C., but I remember in New York, you know, the time I was there, man, them rats almost look like big as cats. When I went to Philadelphia that time, went to Max's Cheesesteak, boy, I'm telling you, the funny story about the rats is like, you know, because we're not used to no big rats like that, not down here in Texas. We don't be seeing those sort of things. At least in my area, we don't see that, right? So we were walking by, big rat come out, boy, my wife took off and left me. I'm like, whoa, she just burnt off. Same thing in Philadelphia, seen the big rat. She said, what the hell? She said, how people live with these big old rats? So you see them big rats in this store, it's kind of remind me of some of that. Now I'm like, where the cats at? Y'all don't have no stray cats running around? I mean, use the cats to take care of that problem for y'all. But that is just straight nasty. It's real nasty, bro. It's extremely nasty. You can hire pest control and they can take care of that for you. It doesn't make sense. Even at my home, I have pest control come out quarterly to come make sure we don't have no issues and problems. It's no excuse for you, especially as a business, to have that going on. You're serving freaking food. The health department should be going in there and shut you down today for this, because rats carry all kind of nasty freaking diseases. Those are extremely nasty creatures. But usually those nasty creatures are allowed to come in filth, usually. Because if you actually cared about your business enough, you wouldn't do that. But, you know, this is the thing. You know, I recently saw a study. They talk about 80% of the fast food that you eat, all that mess got a chemical in it that binds together plastic, and it causes infertility, small testicles. Men, I don't think you want your testicles being smaller, right? They say it causes asthma and a host of things, cancer, a lot of things. So basically these fast food joints, Popeye's on the list too, are causing you a lot of health problems. So let the rats be the inspiration in DC, for those of you brothers and sisters that live in DC, for you to stop going to Popeye's chicken. You know, back in the day, we didn't go to no Popeye's chicken at all. That's not what we done. No, if we wanted some red beans and rice, guess where we made that at? At our home. When we made fried chicken back in the day, and that's way back in the day, my grandmother was living, may she, rest in power. She would make that at home. We would never go out to have anything. And no, we didn't do that. I don't know what didn't happen to a lot of y'all in our community, at least, right? That nobody want to cook no more. I mean, could you imagine back in the day, your grandma, let me see, Mama Frida in my family, Mama Frida, telling them you gonna go to a restaurant, they would be offended and say, "You going where?" Because they had the attitude that you're not a woman if you're not cooking a meal in your house. What is your worth if you're not cooking and serving your family? They also thought too that if my family and my man is going to some other woman or somebody else to cook his food, then he gonna leave because he's not gonna have no use for me at all. Because if he gonna go look for another woman for food and everything else, it won't be long before he leave and go be that other woman because she's serving him. Because I'm not. See, the old school women thought like that, but these new school, they want to think entitlement. They want to be served, hand and foot, and they wonder why these men don't stay faithful to them. But that's a video of a different day. But shout out to brother, man, for revealing this. I mean, he didn't do a bad thing. His Popeyes need to be shut down. You look, I don't work for the health department because you'd be condemned today. But let me know in the comments what you think about this situation at the Popeyes. I'm pretty sure some of y'all worked at fast food restaurants that just didn't have rats. You probably had roaches and everything else.